boys and girls, aunties and uncles. My name is CK and welcome to my channel, Psychology. I know good food and I know great places to go. I am now at a fabulous place. This is the swimming pool of Pearl Center here at District 2, Thao Dien, here in Ho Chi Minh City. This is an incredible pool which I come every morning for my morning swim, and it belongs to the Pearl Center resident. But if you pay a little bit of money, you can actually, as an outsider, also come and swim here. It has a great view overlooking Thao Dien District 2 here in Ho Chi Minh City. It's really an amazing pool. Now, District 2 here, particularly in the area of Thao Dien, is where all the expat community lie, and it is the most affluent district. In this video, I'm taking you cafe hopping here in Thao Dien. The cafe scene here really is on another level that I must show you. They have created some of the most incredible cafes here in Ho Chi Minh. Let's go cafe hopping together. Get your coffee mug ready. Here we go, cafe hopping in District 2, Thao Dien, here in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam.
I'm an expert at overthinking things that I shouldn't. You come across as a cool guy, someone is the opposite. And all my friends are leaving, but I want to stay here.
My first stop is this cafe. This cafe is called Logistic Cafe. Now, it's not your typical busy, loud cafe. Today is actually very stormy and very rainy outside, and this cafe perfectly fit what I was looking for. But what is so special about this cafe is it's very office building-like cafe. Now, the frontage of the cafe at the street level has a patio with a covered seating and a pleasant water featured. Now, entering this cafe, you're greeted with a contemporary venue that featured a large serving counter to the left and a variety of seating configuration. I think the seating configuration is what makes this cafe so special. There's a large benched table sits by the front of the window. The cafe has 2 levels, so if you move upstairs where I am now, the cafe is perfectly designed for people wanting a space to work, study, or just meet with friends and colleagues. The booth style seating along the wall gives each person or group a nicely sized yet cozy space. Opposite the booth are 3 other seating sections, including a trio of low-height chairs and table. There's a large boardroom style table perfect for meeting up with your friend, and this cafe is also one of the few that doesn't have loud music blasting at you. The only thing that I have complained is they don't really have a lot of food options or menus, so they don't have desserts or cakes here, but they did cook me up this amazing looking noodle. I have been starving all day because it's a stormy weather and I was trapped inside my hotel all day. Looking pretty amazing. Good. This is more or less like an instant noodle, but very well cooked with beef. So as I said, it's not your typical cafe. It's very office style, but I love it here because it's quiet. Noodle is really, really good. As this is probably the only thing they have to eat, but it's very, very good. Good. So on next, bringing you to the next cafe.
Where have you been all my life? All the lonely nights. You were always there at the same damn bar. I just never lose your way.
Established in July 2020, Tarine, Saigon in Thao Dien is a perfect spot to kick back and enjoy the weather over some seriously nice coffee and baked goods. The venue feels right at home in the tropical vibe of its immediate surroundings. Its modern yet casual architecture embraces the outdoor with open arms. The staff here are always doing their best to welcome you. Even now a multi-outlet chain, the original mission drives still. Tarine aims for freshness, delicious food in a welcoming setting. I had a late lunch here with delicious avocado salmon salad. The combination of the perfectly cooked salmon with fresh greens created a delectable harmony of flavors. The freshness of the ingredients was evident, and the salad was very satisfying to me without being overly heavy. It was a savory delight that left me wanting more. Coffee, it's tasty and served in a nicely sized cup. They have a whole assortment of sourdough goods to choose from. It's their specialty and what they are best known for. Walking into the front of Aramour Coffee and Roastery, you are immediately at the heart of where the baristas do their magic, complete with espresso machine, coffee roaster, and display of take-home coffee beans. The friendly and welcoming curbside appeal is carried on throughout this beautiful cafe. Established in May 2020, the cafe is lined with seating and tables to enjoy coffees inside and outside. Water mist and fan make even sunny midday visit comfortable. Heading towards the back, a nicely sized shaded area with bench seating makes for great spots with catching up with friends. The cafe has a sensational outdoor patio that's surrounded with a beautiful assortment of foliage and flowers. And when I was there, it was the Mooncake Festival, and all the lamps are fitted with beautiful lanterns. You are in a tastefully decorated space with ample traditional style furnishings and a nice bank of stools for gazing out into the view from the front windows. The coffee makes it hard to stop at only having one. Aramour uses their own in-house roasted Vietnam origin coffee beans for their selections of Vietnamese, espresso, and specialty drinks. The coffee is well prepared, very pleasant tasting, refined, and balanced. When there's such a great venue, tasty coffee, and warm-hearted staff, you'll know you'll be back for more. And that's exactly how I felt.
All my life, all the lonely nights. You were
Mori Coffee is like your best friend's cool older brother, the kind of place you enter cautiously but leave with confidence. The cafe design pivots on an impressive central square bar shrouded in brewing paraphernalia with a raised service platform which gives Mori's expert staff a stage to perform on. Instead of applause, there are quiet sips and soft jazz. Customers showing their appreciation through coffee-infused thought, flows, or focused faces behind laptop screens. At the time of this video, Mori Coffee is one of only a couple of specialty coffee houses in this part of Ho Chi Minh serving filter coffee, so be sure to bookmark this cafe. Choose from a number of different rows and brewing options to fit your taste. Unsure what to pick for your first visit? A personal favorite is the local grown coffee bean from Mori's owner's very own farm in Gia Lai, a beautiful, balanced, and refreshing brew which brings real credit to Vietnam's burgeoning coffee scene. Be sure to say hi to Mori's fluffy owner who made my trip there super pleasant and very welcoming.
Boys and girls, aunties and uncles, this is my last stop for my cafe hopping trip in District 2, especially here in the area called Thao Dien. This last stop is called Bonjour Art Cafe. Not only a cafe, but it's an art cafe. It's situated right in front of the British International School, and I have full view of the school here. Parents just dropped off their kids to school this morning about 8 a.m. I think, so the busy rush drop off just completed. This cafe has got to be one of the most artistic one. This is Parisian theme, Parisian style, Paris in District 2. You have bicycle, you have artwork, a lot of flowers, all these lamp and rustic feel. It is Paris on the Mekong. Very beautifully designed. Each of the furniture is, I would say, handmade because each piece are very intricately fit for this cafe, so the setting is really nice. And finally, good breakfast. This is canned fish with eggs and tomato for my breakfast. The menus are quite extensive. Surprise. A little bit of sardine flavor. This is really good. I love the sauce. Oh, my baguette. The Vietnamese baguette. Ooh, look at that. I can dip it in. It's really nice. Nice. I love the breakfast choice here. There's indoor air conditioning, and here in the patio upstairs, you have outdoor with the view. So, many seating choices. My latte looks beautiful. Fabulous. I tell you, all the great cafes in Ho Chi Minh is right here in District 2, in this area called Thao Dien. I highly recommend checking the cafe scene out. The coffee with Vietnam, they're just inseparable. Vietnamese people with their coffee, just like my relationship with coffee. Honestly, I'm just barely scratching the surface. I have a very long list, and I really have to narrow it down to, the best to show you because of time constraint. This is so good. Baguette here is always so fresh. So, those are the top ones that I wanted to show you. Each of them very unique, very different. I mean, I've covered a lot of cafe scene, you know, like all over Malaysia, around the world, Singapore. Here in Ho Chi Minh, really expect the unexpected. They make this out of probably recycled stuff too. The entrepreneurship is just amazing, and the design of each of these places that I brought you. I hope with this video, next time when you come to Ho Chi Minh, you will have a bit of idea where to get the best coffee and the best breakfast and brunches. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please donate to me at my eWallet or buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com. Did you also live in Ho Chi Minh? Is there a cafe that I didn't cover that I should have? Well, write in the description below. And here are more videos on my trip here in Vietnam. And cheers to you. See you again in my next video.